Hey dudes, it's PixxelTrixx. Welcome to Super Mario 64, one of my favorite platformers from back in the day. Super Mario 64 was actually a launch title back in 1996. It is the highest selling game of the 5th generation of consoles, with over 11 million units sold. And for good reason, it's a really fun game. It was something very different for gaming in general, and it worked pretty well. You could also mess around with Mario's face here in the title screen, which looks pretty funny. So we're gonna go ahead and start a new game here. I wanted to show off a racing game. It's pretty funny.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Yeah, the Nintendo 64 actually had a pretty stacked lineup for launch, with titles like FIFA 64, Pilotwing 64, Star Wars Shadow of the Empire, Turok Dinosaur Hunter, that's a good one, and Wayne Gretzky's 3D Hockey. Oh boy, I feel sad for the kids that got that instead of Mario. I don't know actually, it might be a fun game, who knows. Wow, FIFA was making games back in the day. I didn't even know it was that old. But yeah, Turok is a really fun game too. Haven't played that in years. My friends used to own Turok and they were really good at it, and I was like, wow. I was just the kid who played Mario back in the day. Before we run into the castle and start everything up, there's a little trick here that I want to show off. Probably just do a jump cut to when I get it. Unless I get it first try. Alright, so there you go. When I was a kid, I used to obsess with getting to the top of the castle. There actually is a way to get to the top of the castle legitly. Unfortunately, you have to collect everything in the game. But yeah, there's not much to see up here other than those 3 extra hidden one-mans, alongside a power-up that we can't currently use. But other than that, there's like this weird thing, like this weird incline right here, which we can run up in. It looks like it would make a slide, but it doesn't, which is pretty funny. There's also another cool little thing right here we can do if I do it right. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so normally when you go on the bridge, Lakitu here will trigger, but if we go through the path which we just did, we can actually walk up to him and run through him. It's pretty funny. Lakitu actually acts as our camera in this game. Let's go ahead and go over here. Yeah, there you go. It like shows him there before, but yeah. He's meant to come up here and explain everything to you about the camera controls and the C buttons and whatnot. Yeah, playing this on the Nintendo Wii U, on the Virtual Console. So we get into the castle, and then Bowser starts making fun of us and laughing and stuff like that. There's also Toad here. There's Toads throughout the castle. They don't really do much, but a couple of them have hidden stars that we can collect from them. Let's go ahead and head into our very first world, Bom-omb Battlefield. And the cool thing about Mario 64 is you can actually get stars out of order. You don't have to follow a specific order for certain stars, as you will see right here. We're going to go ahead and attempt to get this one. Oh wow, look, we dodged him. Ah, but I missed. Almost. If I only didn't miss that first one, would have been able to get chompless. I guess that's what it's called, on chompless. But yeah, we released the chain chomp, and instead of mauling us, he thanks us by giving us access to this star right here that's hidden behind this cage. I believe there's actually a trick that you can clip through the fence by some means. I'm sure there is. Mario 64 over the years, there's been so many things founded, and it's just it's a huge game. There's 120 stars, and there's all kinds of tricks that have been found. Let's go ahead and go into here. So I think there's about 8 stars in each level, but hidden throughout the castle are secret stars. So we pay a star to get in here, right? And we're thinking, wow, there's nothing here. Why is this here? So we check all the windows, and this one actually has a little secret right here. Or slide. The princess's secret slide. That's right. Okay. Let's go ahead. What does this say? Welcome to Princess Toadstool's secret slide. There's a star hidden here that Bowser can find. When you slide, press forward to speed up. Pull back to slow down. Well, it's funny how they like hit a star. They're like, oh yeah, there's a star here. Bowser couldn't find it. It was pretty silly. But yeah, we can ride down here. And throughout the castle, there are hidden stars, just like that sign said, that we can find. I forget how many exactly there are. There's actually a mega secret star here if we're fast enough. When we make it here, we'll get this star instead of the star that's in the box. I think you have to go like right under 21 seconds. And we got just about the minimum right there. Which is pretty cool. So yeah, we got one of the castle's secret stars. This is a nice fast easy one. And now we can go back through the slide and get the one. Like that's actually legit like such a good secret. Like some of the secrets in this game are actually pretty good. Because when you normally play this, if you don't go fast enough, there's a star they give you at the end of this regardless, as you will come to see. So like, you could be like playing throughout the game, you finally find this, which is obscure in its own right, because it's just in a random window, right? I actually got the one man this time, which is pretty cool. Yeah, you get all the way down here, and let's see if I could slow down, so I could show you that the star won't show up if we take too long, see? But then there's this box here, so as you can see, like, you could think that this is it. So it's actually a pretty well-kept secret. Well, as a kid, I actually did complete this game 100%. I got all the stars. I think it took me a full summer. But even after that, I would still play this game because it was so fun, you know? It was a very replayable game because there is so much to it. Let's go back into Bom-omb Battlefield. And actually do the first one. We have to dethrone the king, as it were. Yeah, man, Bom-omb Battlefield. Wow. I was considering actually playing the DS remake. They actually released that on the Virtual Console for the Wii U as well, and I was thinking about picking it up, even though I actually already own that on the DS. However, this game is just so special to me that I wanted to play it. Just because I have so many, like this particular version, you know, so I thought we'd play this. I feel like the controls are far superior, like in the camera and whatnot. Actually, I haven't fully played through the DS one. I was thinking about getting to that sometime in the future. But I've played a good portion of it. Let's go ahead. There's actually a little hidden warp here, I totally forgot about it, but that's fine. Yeah, this is Bom-omb. This is like our first boss fight. There actually isn't like too many boss fights in this game, surprisingly. Alright, let's go ahead. So we have to get back here and just got to throw the Bom-omb king. Just like so. And if he grabs us, he just throws us. It's pretty funny. Try and get this. Bom-omb king, you make me look batty. He just has circles of hands. Go ahead. You can actually jump like over him like so. It's pretty funny looking. No? Nice. Alright, pretty easy start right there. Pretty easy to mess up too though. There we go. I'm gonna try to keep these around like 20-25 minutes so we get a whole bunch of progress done. I thought this would be a pretty fun game just to play on the side or whatever. Because it's just a fun platformer, and I definitely enjoy my platformers if you've been watching my channel for long enough. So these are pink Bob-ombs. They're actually friendly ones. And there's one in just about each level. And once we talk to them, they will unlock this cannon right here for us. There's actually a pretty funny little thing right here. So this is the foot race with Koopa the Quick. Watch this. Yeah, and it stops us in our tracks, and look, we retain our momentum from the cannon too, so we like run really fast. Just a little funny thing I found out not too long ago. So I'm gonna try to show off like little tricks here and there. I'm definitely no speedrunner in this game by any means, but I have been playing it for a couple of years, so if there's anything cool like that, and like, you know, the castle skip at the beginning, I'll try my best to show it off. Again, there's just so many tricks in this game that it's crazy, man. You can actually beat the game without getting 1 star. Yeah, you can beat the game, get to the final boss by like clipping through walls and a set series amount of tricks and stuff. It's pretty cool. Very interesting. So many cool things that the community that plays this game so much has found out. So let's go ahead. Get up here. You can actually lose this race by getting disqualified by taking the cannon. Because if you take the cannon, he's like, you're a cheater. Or if he takes a shortcut, it's just pretty funny. So I think right here, you can actually look at Mario right now. Look, he gets a little, like, less polygons because of render distance or something. See, like, he's normal now. Then he's, like, blocky. We just gotta wait for Koopa the Quick right here. And there he is. We made it just over 50 seconds. Not bad. Alright, look at him with little feet. Let's see if I got the right spot. That looks good. Yeah, I got the preemptive jump too. Look at that. Wow, that was sick. I love that. I'm so happy with getting like little things like that. Because that's what like speedrunners have mastered when they play through this game. They just know exactly where the star will be every time. So I have been trying to learn just little things like that just to show them off. At least here in the beginning. Again, I haven't played this game too much recently. But I was just playing a little bit earlier. And I was like, you know what? This would be a fun game to play through. So right here we can shoot up. It kind of looks like a lion in the cloud with a pterodactyl underneath it. It's pretty funny. But yeah, it's an easy way to shoot up to the island. Here's another cool little trick. If there's a star in a box, you can do the ground pound and grab it super fast. Just like that. Which is pretty cool because you hit it when Mario jumps, then you do the ground pound animation and it makes him go a little higher. So in that one motion, he grabs the star with releasing it, which looks really cool too. Alright, so in Mario 64, there's this secret star that you can get in levels called the 100 coin star. And it's exactly what it sounds like. We just got to get 100 coins and we'll get a bonus star. That won't end the current level that we're on either. Oh my god, the block. The hardest thing in Mario 64 to do. Alright, let's go ahead. Oh boy. Coins scattered all over the place. This is actually one of the easier levels to get the 100 coin star on. Because there's, like, certain levels, it's very restrictive with how many coins are in the level. But there's a whole bunch of extra ones in this particular one. So we don't have to worry if we miss out on a coin that goes flying off. Not too bad at least. So we're gonna go ahead. I wasn't entirely sure about showing off 100 coin stars because some levels I'm sure it's gonna be like definitely like super hard, like the Rainbow Road and stuff like that. Oh man, those are like the gnarly levels. So let's go ahead. But I think for now it's alright. I can't even pick up this Bom-omb. Let's try to grab this one. Ah, dodge. Thank you. Get a couple coins here. I think what we'll do... Enemies respawn, but they don't have coins in them, unfortunately. Or else we just farm this Bom-omb. Alright, so typically when you're doing the red coin star, that's when you want to get the 100 coin star. Because as you can see, our coin counter goes up by 2 when we get a red coin. So, it's just, you know, in our best interest to get this now. Let's go ahead and grab this. Kill a couple Goombas. I always love the music in this game, too. Yeah, this game still holds up pretty well today. There's some things about it that, you know, I have a gripe with. But for a game this old, and a launch title, too, like, it's very, very good. Very well put together. And so we did this. Alright, so this is like one of the themes that is criminally underused in Mario 64. The shell. We can actually ride this. And it's really fun, but there's like never a point in the game that we need to get this. It's like optional, right? But unfortunately, like there's like 2 times in the game that we get it. Yeah. It's very fun though. Let's see if we can make it. Oh, I ran into the wall. That's fine. I was actually going to ditch it here in a second anyway. Because I want to go back up to this island over here. Before we head over. Oh my god. The bubbles are so good in this level. They like are like heat-seeking dudes. Heat-seeking bubbles, yes. If that makes sense. But yeah, they're just really good at sniping you from afar. So we're going to leave that up there. Because we're probably going to be forced to go to this island a couple times. Because as you can see, there's some coins up here in the sky that we can grab. Let's go ahead and try to get a couple here. Alright, not too bad. Cool. So we got about 39. There's a pretty weird secret right here. I don't know if it's much of a secret. But we can go around these things, and if we run around them, coins will appear. I don't know what it is, but something so satisfying to me about that. Just about running around this a couple times and then all of a sudden coins. I don't know why. But yeah, we can do this. I think it may tell you right here in this sign. Or it might be explaining the random floating star. Shadowy star, yeah, that's what it's talking about. Yeah, so I wonder where I figured out how to do this then, actually. Not entirely sure. Maybe it explains in a different level, huh? Can't imagine why you would have an impulse to just run around like that. But it works. Easy 20 coins right there. Get one from the Goomba. You see, whoever is firing that cannon is amazing at leading their shots. Oh god, they got me. Oh boy. I want this. Thank you. Grab this. Let's try to get some of these easy coins right here. But yeah, the red coin missions, there's, I believe 7 in each level, just about every level. And once you get 7, you get a star at that shadow thing over there that you saw. Alright, cool. Let's go down here. Grab this. Attempt to. We can unlock a shortcut that I don't think has ever helped me once in my life. Well, it's a thing to do, I guess, right? I can't really think of much else we could do there, to be perfectly honest. I guess if we want to go back that way. Oh, free 1-man, I'll definitely take it. Alright, so for some reason, I've watched a lot of Mario 64 Let's Plays, and they always crawl up this, and it's always so slow. But you can just run. And yeah, it takes a little bit, but it's a lot faster. Yeah, Mario can actually crawl. Here, I'll show you when we get up here. But yeah, you can just run up this mountain. And you can make it go, yeah, he can crawl like a baby. And this is the top speed. So I've seen a lot of Let's Players just crawl up that mountain for whatever reason. It's pretty funny. I don't think there's anything in there, yeah. Just random Bom-omb. Oh, denied. Let's go at this man. Alright, beautiful. So now, let's see, I don't believe there's any more down there. But there are a couple more coins that we can get along this way. Just like so. I think this is the Bom-omb that's firing the cannons. Because you see it moved. Oh. Now, I'm not entirely sure. But once you destroy that Bom-omb, I think the cannon kind of fires a little more randomly. I could be wrong. But I think that's what it is, which is pretty interesting. Let's go ahead, go over here. Make our lives easier. We can actually go up here. Perfect. Now check this out. Look how satisfying this is going to be. No. How sick was that? Yeah, our first 100 coin star. Now all we have to do is go like down here. There we go. And there it is. Done and done. Not too bad at all. Alright. And every 50 coins we get an extra life, which is pretty neat. We actually have enough to fight our first boss fight. But before that, I want to finish up this level. Now I'm probably going to do a couple of jump cuts here. Typically I don't want to do too much editing, because I want to, give you the experience of this game. But this particular star is meant to be gotten once you have a certain power-up, which we do not have. So it takes a little longer, it's a little more inconvenient. But, yeah, I just want to get it just because we're almost done with this level anyway, so. Alright, so what we have to do is get in this cannon on the silence. We have to go in the middle of these rings, as you can see. But unfortunately, we can't get them all in one go without this certain power-up. So what we can do is just try to grab one. Alright, beautiful. So now I'm just going to run all the way back there, and you won't miss much. Alright, so we're back in the cannon. This time, let's try to go like right in the center of where it would have been. There we go. Easy enough. Oh my god, we even got the Goomba and everything. Alright, back in the cannon. This time we're going to shoot around right here. Perfect, dude. Nice. To be perfectly honest, I'm actually pretty surprised that I remembered all the right places to point right there. It's pretty funny how that worked out. But yeah, the last one is really easy to get. It's the one that ties up, and it's the one people think is the hardest one to get. But the trick is, just press A, and you get it. Yep. Even though it looks like we kind of breezed it, we actually got the hitbox for it, which is pretty funny. Unfortunately, it doesn't take us directly to it. That would have been the icing on the cake. But yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, that is Bom-omb Battlefield. Every single star. Done and done, along with 2 Castle Secret stars. So that means there are 7 in each world. Yeah, 6 normal ones with 1 hidden 100 coin star. That's correct. Alright, so I guess that would do it for the first episode of Super Mario 64. This is a very fun game. It's going to be a very cool time. Thanks you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.